The Druk White Lotus School is being built in Ladakh under the patronage of the Gyalwang Drupka. He is the spiritual leader of a Buddhist lineage, and his request to the architects, Arup Associates, was to base the layout of the school on a mandala. It is a symbol which represents many aspects of Buddhism. Giuseppe Tucci, a scholar of Tibetan Buddhism, wrote that a mandala is, above all, a map of the cosmos. It represents the whole universe in its essential plan. As such, a mandala is an aid to thinking about the patterns of human life, about the laws of nature, and about the hidden order of the cosmos. Broadly interpreted, a mandala is therefore a wonderful basis for the design of a school. In the Vajrayana Buddhism of Ladakh and Tibet, landscapes painted on thangkas help explain the world. So do schools. But the Druk School is secular and operates within the Indian school system. This makes it a particularly good place to explore and develop ideas connected with green Buddhism and environmental Buddhism. We all want sustainable landscapes. Ladakh is a mountainous region. It is on the Indian side of the border with Tibet and has close links with Tibetan culture. Geographically, Ladakh is a high-altitude cold desert. Temperatures range from -35 degrees centigrade in winter to +35 degrees in summer. Rivers bring water from the mountains to the valleys. Where they flow, the vegetation is lush. Elsewhere, the land is arid, but some desert plants can grow in the dry sands and screes washed down from the mountains. The landscape design for the Druk School is conceived as a garden mandala within a landscape mandala. Its components will be a White Lotus Court at the heart of the school, a garden mandala in which the school community can grow as a place to develop wisdom, virtue and concentration. In Sanskrit and in Buddhism, their names are prajna, sila and samadhi. The campus includes school buildings designed by Arup Associates and a garden designed by the Landscape Architecture Department at the University of Greenwich in London. The scenery outside the school campus will be interpreted as a mandala landscape. It can be a visual aid to understanding the natural and the man-made features of the landscape. The natural landscape of the Indus Valley includes the sky. It is usually an intense blue with white clouds forming mysterious shapes. The mountains. They run from northwest to southeast and reach heights of over 7,000 meters. The rivers and their vegetation. Most of Ladakh's rivers flow west, following the grain of the mountains. The man-made landscape of the Indus Valley includes the farms and farmland, which are dependent on irrigation. Meltwater is brought from glaciers and snowfields. The stupas and stupa fields, which commemorate the teaching of the Buddha and the lives of his followers. The gompas, which are monasteries. Around Shea, they are built on rocky crags between the valley floor and the high mountains. The Indus Valley has an amazing geological history. 250 million years ago, The Indian tectonic plate was on the south shore of Tethys Ocean. It then broke away and spent 50 million years crossing what is now the Indian Ocean. Then it pushed on into Asia. So the land on which the school now stands was once on the north coast of Tethys Ocean. Today, it is 1,500 kilometres from the Indian Ocean. Looking south from the Indus, you see the Zanskar range of mountains. Its rocks are made of sandstone, which was once the floor of Tethys Ocean. Looking north from the Indus, you see the Ladakh range. Its rocks are granite, which poured from the Earth's molten core as India forced its way into Asia. This extraordinary landscape context can provide the Druk School with a growing landscape to inspire the body, the mind and the eye. In making a garden within this landscape, the design team draws inspiration from the emblem of the Drukpa lineage. Drukpa means dragon, and the emblem shows two dragons protecting a Dharma wheel, a lotus, and a Triratna. This encouraged the team to associate the greening of the campus with 4 dragons. A dragon of the mountains, which stores water in its snowfields. A dragon of the rivers, which transports water to the Druk campus, helped by an underground river, boreholes, and a drip irrigation system. A dragon of the deserts, which provides the sand and silt to make a fertile soil. And a green dragon, which lives in the valleys and will provide plants to shade the school and to supply it with fruit, flowers, and animal life. In addition to this dragon aid, the school is being helped by human volunteers. They include school children, professional staff, and donors. The construction is funded entirely by charitable gifts. If you would like to help, please email info@DWLS.org. There is much to be done. The remainder of this video will show the plans for making a dragon garden in Shea.